Hello, everyone, and thank you again for joining ChiBizHub. And we have another phenomenal November spotlight. We have Miss Sam Letcher from Bossy Chicago and her counterpart here, Deshare Whitaker, and they're going to tell us more about this phenomenal directory that they actually have. And many of you may have a lot of businesses that you frequent that are part of their directory. So Sam, we want to go ahead and get started. We know our audience is eager to learn more about the work you're doing. If you could please tell us more about Bossy Chicago and what audience you currently serve.
Absolutely. So our mission overall is to shift buying power to women and non-binary owned small businesses in Chicago. So the businesses that we serve are all at least 60% owned by women or non-binary folks, and they're all completely local to Chicago. So that's a really cool part. The directory, anytime you go on there, you know that the business is not only has a presence in Chicago, but is headquartered and has come out of Chicago. But as far as people that can use Bossy, consumers, if you're just going to shop, find a restaurant, you can use Bossy to find a business to support. If you're a nonprofit organization or a larger company and you're looking to hire somebody, you can also use that directory to find businesses to hire. And small business owners, you can actually find accountants, lawyers, graphic designers, type of people you need to partner with for your business. You can find those on there as well.
Amazing. Thank you, Sam. Now for a kind of fun question. What is one word that you would use to describe your online database? And Deshare and Sam, please feel free to tackle this.
My word is probably feminist.
My word would be community.
I love the words that you guys have chosen. And so community is so important to share. And it means a lot because as Jasmine and I talk to business owners, they frequently are looking for that community, a place where they can just learn from each other, a place where they can just talk about some of their frustrations and day-to-day pains of jumping into entrepreneurship. So we love that you selected that word. So on to our next question we have. Sam, can you please share with us some of the businesses that you have registered with your online directory? And if you don't mind, can you talk to us a little bit about what products and services they actually offer?
Yeah, of course. And I also want to echo what you said about community. That's super important. And in addition to the directory that we have, behind it all, we have an online community for business owners themselves. And so that is what's really awesome. To get to actually know at a deeper level a lot of the businesses that are listed on that directory. So we have a little bit of a smaller group of us that come together and share about our products and services and get connected up. So not just through the directory have I learned about a ton of local businesses, but being able to work with those businesses in our online community, the collective, has been amazing. And I'm sure you'll talk to Deshare in a little bit, but she was one of the first businesses that we highlighted on our blog and hosted our first in-person meetup back pre-COVID times for fellow small business owners at her shop. So I'll let her tell you a little bit about what she does, but other members, we have awesome restaurants on the directory. Split Rail is one up in the Logan Square area. Another business that I love, which is a brick and mortar, is the I Can Collective. That's owned by Afenia Montgomery, and she has a co-working space for small business owners. Those types of businesses are always my favorite because it helps. It's just another community for women business owners, right? And so being able to not only come to Bossy and find a bunch of women entrepreneurs, but to also then find a business like the I Can Collective, where you can go and get a space, a collaborative vibe, meet maybe a mentor or a partner in a physical environment, I think is so important. And then we also have a lot of, service providers and freelancers. A couple of my favorite graphic designers are on the Bossy directory. So Character is one, Lettering Works is another. Both are great if you're looking for a logo for your business. So you can see there's a really wide distribution of products and services, right? Everything from if you need a website to if you need somewhere to bring your parents to lunch to if you need really a space and a community for your business itself.
That was amazing. Thank you, Sam. And I really want to highlight the fact, like Kendra and I, just because we don't have this component built in ChiBizHub just yet, but we always get those questions of like, hey, what are your recommendations to build out my site, or even for marketing, or just related to their business, right? We work closely with entrepreneurs and business owners. So for them to know that like you as a BRP on our hub are able to assist with like a host of different resources that can help them, right? So that's phenomenal. Thank you so much for highlighting that. To share, I want to make sure that we give you the opportunity to share your story. So please share a little bit about the concept of your business and how it has benefited from being a member of Bossy.
Sure. So Love Peridot is, we started almost 5 years ago. We launched online. Initially, we were just jewelry. And then working in corporate, I saw the need for motivational, ambitious type lifestyle accessories that would like propel our hustle and just motivate us in our everyday hustles, whatever they are. So I started adding just mugs that say like woman up, different things that we can use, journals, pens, all of these messages that women need every day to push through. So yeah, like I said, in March will be 5 years. We've been at the Roosevelt Collection for 2 years as a brick and mortar. So just looking forward to the future.
Awesome. Thank you so much for sharing. We definitely will need to take a visit there to Roosevelt Collection to see what you offer. Definitely. And so as the entrepreneurial and small business community continues to grow, how do you all see Bossy Chicago changing in the near future? So let's say 2 years. And how do you see yourselves implementing those changes into the organization?
That's a really good question. And I think COVID has been a big part of what's changing about the small business community. And I think about just the opportunity to meet fellow small business owners, right? It's not just all of the struggles that we hear about of being able to keep your doors open and how COVID has affected the business itself. But so many small business owners, especially solo entrepreneurs, there are a ton of solo entrepreneurs that are a part of Bossy. We depend on networking events and communities and being able to meet up and gather in order to build our businesses and to find community. You know, there's a big difference between working on your own and building a business versus working at a company and being on a team and having that built-in support system. So oftentimes small business owners, we have to create that support system for ourselves. And so just being able to double down on the ways that Bossy allows women business owners to meet each other and to not just meet like a random small business owner, which is always a great connection, but to also meet businesses that are going to be a particularly great fit for collaboration, or if you're looking again for that perfect accountant or lawyer or someone like that, makes a big difference to find somebody that you trust that's another small business owner and knows what you're going through. So I think that the value of that kind of community and connection and being able to find that online without putting our health and safety at risk is just going to continue to be more and more important over the next couple of years. So I think as we continue to grow, that's really the direction we'll be going in.
I agree. And as a business owner, I'm looking more for those connections. And I think that the pandemic, although it's horrible, of course, but it has given us an opportunity to really hone in on our needs and reach out and just, usually as business owners, we don't ask for help. So in this climate, I think we're more welcoming to help and more welcoming to community. So.
Yeah, and that's a big part of the reason that DeShare, was a member of Bossy for over a year, but now she's on the team officially and a community manager. And so really with everything going on right now and community being even more important, kind of doubled down on that and brought DeShare on from the level of being a member and super, important in building the community that way. But actually now she's a big part of creating that space and creating opportunities for people within the Bossy network.
Amazing. Thank you both. To share, specifically, how does your business advertise your service and products in the Bossa directory? And then Sam, is this different depending on the product and service?
So, like Sam explained before, I do have a listing on the Bossy website. But also we have monthly meetups where we can, at the end, do what we call ask and offers, and just any type of collaboration opportunity or any need or something like that that I may have, I can pitch it to our community. And if they're able to help, then they can help. Also, word of mouth, and we share each other's content. If Bossy has something going on, I'm gonna share. If Love Peridot has something going on, the Bossy community is gonna share. So that's pretty good as well.
Yeah, and it does depend a little bit on products and services, right? Because Just Share has all of these awesome, gifts and things around the holidays, things that are awesome to give your small business owner friends because they're super motivational. And events, pre-COVID times. And then we also have a lot of businesses that are a little bit more in the professional arena. So if you do websites, accountants, you can offer discounts to fellow Bossy members. You can actually host office hours to give a little bit of knowledge to fellow members. So members can sign up and ask their questions about a particular topic area. And it's great networking for that small business expert to also be able to show off a little bit of what they know, what they can do for their business. So the directory is kind of the great equalizer. Everyone can come on for free, get a listing, and anybody that comes and searches for whatever type of business you have, you'll be pulled right up. But within the community, we have a lot of different ways for businesses that are on the consumer side or more on the business side to make connections.
Awesome. Thank you again for sharing. And so we want to pivot a little bit because as we embark on Small Business Saturday, we know that that's coming up the end of the month, November the 28th. To share and Sam, really just share with us what are ways that we can support the small business community, especially because we know that COVID-19 has unfortunately shut a lot of businesses down. Some businesses have had to pivot. So do you guys have any recommendations on how we can support businesses during this time?
Sure. I would say the main thing is share, share, share. People don't understand how important it is to share small businesses, let people know that we're here, that we exist, where we are. Leave us a really good review, or just any type of review of your experience. Comment on our post on social media. Just small things like that really propel our businesses. And people don't understand that just how much it does. So I would say on a small scale, definitely share. And also buy. I mean, we know you can go to H&M. We know you can go to all of these different places for your shopping needs or gift needs, but to shop small, you're giving back to your community, you're putting money back into your community. And also, it just means the world. We put a lot into our businesses every single day for you, for the customer. So support us. You need a greeting card or something. Don't go to Walgreens. Go to one of these gift shops. If you need an outfit for your date night or whatever, go to a local boutique. Just support us. Support and share.
Yeah, I would have said the exact same thing. Of course, buy from your local business, but after you do, posting about it, posting a review, giving those real testimonials of why you love a business, that's what gets other people to buy. That is so much more powerful than, just doing that. That's equal to maybe 2 or 3 hours that the business owner could spend marketing and promoting their business. You giving your personal experience is just so powerful and such a driving factor, especially at the local level, right? Because you're not just talking about, oh, look at this cool thing I found on Amazon, and all your money is going, out of the community and into billionaires' pockets. but you're actually talking about your neighbor who runs a business and giving a really personal testimonial about that. And so especially, you know, we're all struggling right now, and the prospect of buying a bunch of gifts is a little bit daunting during COVID, but being able to, when you can't buy, to just share your experience and to encourage other people to buy from your local businesses, it really, really makes a huge difference.
Thank you both. Those are such incredible tips, especially during this time. And I'm sure our audience will definitely take those recommendations. To share, to close this out, can you share with us, you know, how specifically our audience can support your business during these times?
Absolutely. So you can support Love Peridot by shopping with us online. We're at loveperidot.com. You can also visit us. We're in the South Loop, located in Roosevelt Collection at 1114 South Delano Court. There are also other Black-owned businesses, small businesses within Roosevelt Collection. You can support them as well. And you can also follow us. We're at Shop Love Peridot on all social media channels.
Awesome. So that concludes our time. We have had a blast talking with you, DeShare and Sam, and learning about all of the great work that you're doing. And so, Sam, specifically for you, we know that we have a large audience and we have a lot of women that are on our ecosystem. And so if you can just share a little bit about how they can actually become a part of your business community with Bossy Chicago, I think they would really enjoy that.
Awesome. Thank you so much. This has been so fun. The biggest thing, if you go to bossychicago.com, if you're a small business owner, woman or non-binary person, it's completely free to create a profile on our site and to be in that database so that people can find you and support your business. The second piece of it, and a lot of what DeShare and I have been talking about, is the community that we've built. So that's also another option. It's called the Women-Owned Collective. You can go right onto our site and join. And it's just $14 a month. So it's a super affordable way if you're looking to invest in your networking and really building more of a community around you as an entrepreneur and around your business, that if you're looking for that piece of it, the Women-Owned Collective is the way to go. And then for everyone, right on our homepage, you can go to our site, bossychicago.com, and search for local businesses to support this holiday season.
Thank you again for joining us. And we have a great lineup again for November. So please stay tuned. Jasmine and I will be bringing you another phenomenal spotlight from another small business owner for Shopping Small Business Saturday. Thank you again for joining us. Have a great day, everyone.